Hey all, welcome back to Zen in the Void. If you guys are new, welcome, okay? And if you guys are returning, thank you. I love you guys. You already know what it is and what it will be. So let's get into these messages, all right? Let's see what's going on. I'm so excited because I actually have no clue what the energy even could be because I didn't pre-shuffle. And I don't know. I kind of like the randomness of it all, the surprise. Just cut straight to the Hierophant. And the Princess of Cups could be some type of unexpected commitment, some clarity of mind as well. When I say commitment, I don't want you guys to think relationships right off the bat. All right, commitment could be anything that one could commit to. So let's see what Virgo's got going on. I'm very curious. You guys' immediate future, please, Great Spirit. Ooh. Let them come right on out. Hello, everybody. Ooh, I don't know. The card's feeling a little different today. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right, so I actually cut. Where did that card just go? Okay. I actually cut to the Prince of Wands when I was shuffling. So that's that leadership energy that we tend to see pretty often with you guys' readings. Leadership here. The need to see the bigger picture, do things like when you see the bigger picture, like it's like you got a bird's eye view, Virgo. You see everything for what it is, so it's almost like you're not taking anything personally. You're making decisions, or you had to make some sort of choice that's for the greater good of everyone involved. All right? You had to take leadership and you had to walk away from something. This was a logical decision, Virgo. Very curious to see what it is. Y'all don't mind my head. I'm getting it together later. You guys had to walk away from something. I'm curious. Let me see what we could have in the Star Manual, the Light Manual. I saw don't sweat it. I'm safe. It may be time for cleansing, okay? That's a good choice. All right. So I feel like, Virgo, you made a decision that something had to go. It could be anything, though. This could be things that were around the house, like, you know how we kind of accumulate something in a certain drawer, cabinet, or closet, garage, and it's like we know it has to go. It's like but this obviously feels a little bigger than something like that. But it could be any of those things. It looks like you're gonna be deciding like something has to go, and that it's just time for it. Like this is just the time for this to happen. So something has to go in the near future. Can we see what it is? Ooh, I was gonna say, what is it? All right, it was a plan that you have, Virgo. It's a plan that you've had for a minute, or something that you've been pursuing for quite a while, I think. Can we actually see what that is? Whatever it is tied up to your happiness. Hey, Keish, with the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's something that you wanted to add to your personal happiness. I feel like you were already pretty content, Virgo, emotionally, but you felt like this thing that you're letting go, it was adding to your contentment. It could be like a car. I just saw a car pop up in my mind for somebody in my mind's eye. Somebody needed a new car, or they had to get rid of one that was maybe costing them too much money. Okay, I don't know. Some people see this. What else is Virgo's having to part ways from, Great Spirit? Can we get a little bit more in depth on this Knight of Pentacles? Something you were moving towards, Virgo. You were planning on it for a second. Looks like it was a head over heart decision, just like I thought. Head over heart decision. This was a head over heart decision someone had to make a choice about. And we got these two cards flying out in the reverse. Six of Pentacles, Hierophant card. So I strongly think this is something having to do with sharing. I feel like some of you went ahead and made the decision to not share your resources and share your things with someone. Could be family, could be friends, something like that. I feel like you guys are being real subversive right now, really rebellious. Like you're kind of just doing what you want to do and not what people expect of you, and that's just what you feel like is the best course of action right now. So yeah, you went ahead and was like, okay, for my own happiness, my own peace of mind, I can't open myself up to this anymore. Whatever it is. Can we get a little bit more specific, Spirit, on this commitment, this sharing of home and resources and generosity that Virgo is pulling themselves back from? You guys are taking your generosity back. And you're feeling pretty rebellious. Like you don't give a fuck, Virgo. You don't give a damn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of you guys are choosing to be single. I feel like there's someone that you maybe had your eye on for a while or something. Hmm. It's the family for me. Some don't appreciate it. Felt, understood. Good for you. Good for you guys making these changes. This type of stuff is not easy, especially when it comes to like family and people we care about. It just be like, dang, I can't believe I gotta be like that. Yeah, you guys just kind of want to do you and move at your own pace, do your own thing without having to consider anybody. And that's with the Emperor card. That's, you feel like that's the best course of action that can help you feel like more secure, safe, protected, all that on your own. This is you taking control of your life again, Virgo. This was a judgment that you made. All right. So what else is going to come from this? What is going to come from this change that Virgo is making? What's going to come from this change? All right, I'll take these. So there's a transformation that's going to come into your life, Virgo. You're going to be a lot less stressed the fuck out. Like, we got the Nine of Swords coming out with the Death card. So it's like literally like the end to your anxiety. So no more anxiety, no more overthinking. If you guys have been staying up all night, just like stressed out, like that is definitely coming to an end. Flat out, right like that. No more anxiety. Growth, actually. You're going to have a lot of growth, actually, Virgo. Let's see. Is there any other messages that we could give Virgo that's like immediate future? Hermit. You're probably going to go into hermit mode, Virgo, because a lot of people are going to want your attention, you're just like, you got stuff to do for yourself. Knight of Swords. Okay, you're going to be taking action towards things that you care about, Virgo, pretty swiftly, almost impulsively. Maybe you're trying to distract yourself, or maybe you're just going to hop into hermit mode and also hop into your studies or hop into some action. Okay, pretty guarded even too here. Let's see. I guess that's it, Virgo. You just made a decision to just not anymore, and it just is what it is. I don't think we have to really, and it's gonna put it into your anxiety, which is beautiful. Loving it. All right, so I think that's it. I'm gonna probably come back and do like a love reading. Yes, not stressed out, but still can't sleep. I don't know why. Probably take some time. It probably takes a little bit of time. Gotta let the changes do their thing. You have to still keep moving, Virgo. You still have to keep persevering through your life and the changes. You gotta give it some time for you to feel the effects of it. Give it some time. I'm gonna come back and do a love read, guys. So yeah, be right back. Make sure y'all enter that giveaway, by the way. you know, if you're into that. So just want to remind you guys that person is. I'm glad that's a personal for you, for real. Okay, I'm so happy to hear that. All right, let's get back on and do a love reading. Be right back. Actually, no, let's just go ahead and do it now because I ain't got time for multiple. What's going on for Virgo in the immediate future with love? Sheesh, I didn't even get to ask yet. We got a lot of swords here, so I feel like you made a hard decision, Virgo, that you've been coming into for a while. You've been coming into this decision for a while. But even with this, I just kind of feel like you're releasing yourself from feeling the constraints of whatever the love situation was. Mentally, I think it had you feeling pretty trapped. There's so many swords. Oh my God. Could have been dealing with a water sign, I mean, a air sign. Or, honey, you could just be feeling pretty logical. Like, you know, logically, this shit just don't make sense. Well, will I let him go energetically? Are you asking me or telling me? Is it will I? Will you? I don't know. That's what it's looking like to me. A lot of cords. I mean, a lot of swords. So that means some shit is getting severed and cut off. And this is for the sake of self mastery and self growth, self love. This Four of Swords is about truce and just kind of calling a truce, you know? That's what it looks like you're doing. Somebody's giving up on something because it doesn't feel good. It feels trapped. Okay, what else is going on for Virgo in love with this situation? Can we get some more information about this decision? What's going on in love here? I'm just going. I'm not really answering anything too specific, but since y'all are here, I'm pretty sure it's going to be for whoever's here. Y'all energy probably coming through the strongest, you know. What's going on in love? There was some devil energy, some addictions, some obsessions. What's going on? Why did y'all have to move away from this love situation? What was going on? You're not moving backwards. I feel like whatever the situation was, Virgo, you've seen that it's another karmic cycle. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Easy, clear. You saw that it was a lot of the same shit that you kind of put down and you didn't want to go that. You didn't want to do that. You're like, I don't want to do this because I'm not doing the same stuff that I was doing that had me in the Ten of Swords energy. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't feeling that. Nah. What's next for Virgo in love? What's next for Virgo in love? I don't think that is healthy to think about too much, but you know, I'll answer you guys' questions. What's next for Virgo in love? We got a little bit of a story time here. So it looks like you're gonna truce, okay? You're gonna just let it go. Good shit. Okay. Then we got the Chariot card. So it looks like you're gonna move on. You're gonna physically move. You're gonna Aquarius growing on me. Had to let a cat go. So toxic but fun. I don't really know too many Capricorns that's fun, but hey, that's what's up. I love Aquarius too. Like that sign is growing on me. I find that it's very similar like to Virgo energy as far as like the sapiosexual thing. Like I really get turned on by like a nice mind, like a nice sound, deep mind, you know? But yeah, anyway, let's hop back into this. So it looks like you guys are gonna let the situation go, call a truce, you know, get your hands off of it, ease your grip up. And you're gonna take some movement, you know. It looks like you're gonna travel a bit. You're probably just gonna move around your city a little bit more, maybe go out, do some things that are new to you. Probably just kind of working on your stuff because you got your the Two of Pentacles that talks about balancing your priorities, getting your priorities straight. So maybe a priority for you, Virgo, is more travel, more movement in your life physically. Queen of Wands. So it looks like you're going to be in a very beautiful energy, Virgo. Queen of Wands is sexy, exciting. Queen of Wands is sensual, creative, lively, passionate. Everyone wants to sleep with the Queen of Wands. Everybody wants to be friends with the Queen of Wands. Everybody wants to go out with the Queen of Wands, do work with her. And here you go, Virgo. Looks like you're just going to be like, look, it's time for me to ride on, you know, up on the road. Get my shit together. You know, hangman. You're not going to be making too many decisions on love. It looks like you're just going to be kind of observing love as a conscious observer. You're just going to be observing the way people interact with you, the way you interact with other people, the way people interact with each other. Maybe you'll just be enjoying other people's relationships, right? That kind of thing. Just looking at your life and your situation from a whole nother perspective. Because it looks like you just want to build on your home within yourself and your, I feel like the Six of Pentacles here is representing the knowledge and the practice that you kind of gain for your own like library of wealth, if that makes sense, right? So it's like the more you learn about relationships and learn about yourself and what you prefer and what you don't prefer, I feel like that is the very thing that is like growing you and making you more luscious and fertile as a person and as a whole person, right? It's making you more whole as a person because now you're understanding deeper, you know, the world, like people and yourself and how you want to come together with others in that way. And that's the transformation that you were supposed to go through, Virgo. I think Spirit wanted you to kind of have these losses so that you can see everyone you're losing is nothing that you wanted. And I think that's something that you had to learn. I had to let go of my twin flame so he can learn his lessons. I feel that, I just learned what a twin flame was about 2.5 years ago from a false twin, right? But now, I'm in a place where I just personally feel like I believe in a twin flame. I believe in that connection, but I don't necessarily believe that two people have to be together. I feel like they can change the contract or change their mind. Some of you like that makes a lot of sense with that Hierophant card coming out in reverse. You guys are go ahead and say, you know what, never mind to this commitment, right? This bond, this energetic bond, right? Because it could be pretty stifling. So good for you. Twin flame, all that stuff. That's a lot. That's a lot to carry. And personally, I could say I gave up on that for myself as well. Like I didn't bring it to me. Someone else brought it to me, and I resonated with it after I learned what it was. But now I'm just like, you know what? I just want to move through life with no attachments. I think that's what I need to do. But like I said, if any of you guys feel that way about anything, no matter what the hell the connection is, that's something you were supposed to go through. Definitely with that death card at the bottom of the deck. It probably was a part of your mission this whole time. Yeah, the High Priestess came out. So that's more of that spiritual commitment. It's almost like you doing that brought you closer to yourself, Virgo, and closer to your God, who it is that higher source of energy that is loving to you. Whoever you pray to, whatever you pray to, it brought you closer to that. You see what you need to do for your spiritual health, your mental health, all that shit. Now you're happy, Virgo, because you're like, look, at least I know I ain't, I don't have nothing going on that's like making me feel like indebted or like, I don't know. I just want to be balanced and yes, learn my lessons. Yeah. All right. So that's what I have for love. That seems pretty cool. That's cool or whatever. Let's see what we can get from the Oracle about y'all love situation. I'm curious to know what kind of energy y'all coming into too. So I'm gonna pull from the Love Oracle card just to see where you guys are at mentally and all that. Exercise. Some of you guys are working on your body. Period. I can relate. It says you're popular right now. Virgo, you're popular right now, whether you know it or not, whether you're out here or not, whether people are hitting you up or not. You are popular right now. Yes, you have to realize when you have to let go, when you are two different levels. Yeah, exactly. Don't sweat it, Virgo. Don't sweat it. Work on your fitness, okay? Work on your body, your mind, your spirit. I just literally cut right back to you're popular right now. Virgo, you are you are a catch, okay? It takes time. It really takes time for you to get what it is that you want. Yeah, we're always popular, yeah, but I feel like it spikes depending on the energy of things. But I agree, honey. I agree. I think we're always popular too, whether people want to admit it or not. I just think sometimes it's probably a little bit more apparent to others than it is on a regular basis. What else is going on for Virgo? I don't think there's anything else that needs to come out. I'm probably done with the tarot. Yeah, I think your main energy, this is funny because it's the same cards, is the High Priestess. You've been committed to your spiritual work, your spiritual self, seeing things from different perspectives. You're just in a learning mode. You're not really in a space when it comes to people, unless it has something to do with your purpose, in making decisions. You're just being guided, you're learning, and you are taking it on the chin, Virgo, because you're like, look, I'm being guided by higher forces and I'm doing what I'm came to this planet to do. Okay, and I know that's going to require me to make a lot of hard decisions or decisions I didn't know that I'd have to make. That's just what I'm getting. I just feel like you're focused on the greater, like the bigger picture of things, like the long run. Okay, and that's just that. And whatever is like whatever aligns to that or something is what it is. Let's see what kind of advice we can get from the oracle. Let's get a few from the evolution deck, and then we'll pull from the love oracle. All right, what advice do we have for Virgo, Great Spirit? Woo. Okay, all right. Okay. It might be buffering a little bit. Excuse that. I see it moving all weird. Yeah, I can't make it up. So we have believe. There's definitely a need for you to believe in yourself at this time. I know things may be going in a way that has been completely unexpected, but hang in there. Believe in your opportunities because that will cause them to actually happen. Reflect. I think that's what you guys are doing in that hangman mode. That the purpose of that is to reflect, so that you can know how to proceed moving forward. Because if you guys are moving around and doing more and traveling more, honey, you're gonna run right smack dab into people you were meant to meet along that journey. And if you take this time, before that starts happening a lot, to really observe yourself in the past and with your stuff, it'll make things easier, I think, moving forward. Priorities, keep your priorities in check. Yes, God is good. Great Spirit is good. Okay, the creator of all things is good. Okay, priorities. Yeah, keep your priorities straight, Virgo. You will not go wrong. Celebrate your victories, Virgo, your small victories. Make sure you celebrate when you're doing things that you've wanted to do all this time. If you've had a plan, if you've just had seeing things come into fruition that you've been asking for, when that shit starts happening, celebrate that. Give thanks for that. For real. Keep your vibe high. Focus, okay? Focus. Focus on what it is that you want for like in your immediate future. And what I got, I love it, okay? So you guys got Sergey Gainsbourg once more. You guys get this card so much. For those of you who are new, I just feel the need to read from this book, or those people who will see this video who maybe haven't heard the description of Mr. Gainsbourg yet. I love talking about him, if I'm being honest. I did not think about how hard it would be to flip through this book with one hand, but you know what? I'm a trooper. I'm committed. All right, so let's see. Sergei Gainsbourg was one of the most iconic figures of French popular, there's that word, music. Okay, we'll ignore my head, y'all. I'm getting my head together today. All right, I promise. Because, honey, this is disturbing. Not disturbing. It's distracting. Okay, sorry, y'all. But okay, his trademark style included provocative irreverence and a complete disregard for social conventions as well as personal health. He was rarely seen in public without a cigarette or a drink or both. In the turbulent year of 1968, Gainsbourg met the actress Jane Birkin. Their decade long relationship was highly productive, creating one of the most enduring images of a passionate couple. Their daughter Charlotte Gainsbourg was later to become a celebrated actress and singer. So, what I need you guys to understand about this energy, I think this is so call me a dark person or something, but like for Virgo, I really understand this energy. People may not even understand it for us, but that just goes the lack of their knowledge for Virgo energy, right? So I feel like this realization is the higher energy realization of I am way bigger than my human body. Don't get me wrong, to be here is an honor. To do this work is a high honor, right? I am humbled to do this work, right? But I think Virgos, you guys overstand and understand that you are a being living a human experience. You're much bigger. The reason you're here is just bigger, way bigger, bigger, bigger than you. It's bigger than this physical time right now. So I feel like this energy of Sergey is like you understand things in a way that other people don't. Like you understand that being beautiful could be nice, but it's also difficult, right? Just as nice as it is, it's difficult. For an example, I went doing laundry with this on, and I got men literally going crazy in their cars, honking, stopping, hitting, U-turns, screaming out the door and shit. And I'm just like, wow, like this is super uncomfortable. Like, I wanted to go put pants on, but I'm like, yo, it's hot. Like, I know that sounds like BS for somebody who deals with being treated a certain way for not being conventionally beautiful, but like, I feel like you guys understand life in such a deep way is what I'm trying to get at, that you guys are living it differently. Like you're just choosing to live life differently. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna look a little rough sometimes. I'm gonna have my drink. I'm gonna have my smoke. That's how I feel. Like I'm gonna do my thing while I'm here. Being a light worker is not easy. I'm not here to be perfect and pristine. I'm just here to do the work. The stress of life and the despair of life comes along with it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you know your power, you know your grandeur. Virgo, that's a very important word. You know your grandeur. Okay? You know that when you leave, that person has no kisses left. You know that when you leave, people feel your absence. They crave you back. You're popular, Virgo, whether people tell you or not. That's what you are. To love, you must ignore the difference between pleasure and pain. I just really get this vibe, Virgo, that you're just ready to live and let live. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with. I think that was a great thing to leave it off on. I just got these new die. I want to roll it. That's right. I'm a mystical healer. Yes, nice. So I just got these die. I'm going to roll it. Leave y'all with a number. I don't know. I've been rolling these for everything. Ooh, that's crazy because when I held it up, it was on 3 and it hit 3. So 3 is a number about building. Look that number up. You can look it up as an angel number or just a numerology type of thing. But 3 is all about coming together with another force and creating from that force. So I feel like whatever you guys run into on your travels, while you're just out living life, you're gonna run into something, whether it's romance or just a group of like-minded individuals or something like that, but you're gonna come together with something else, Virgo, and you're not gonna believe it. I feel this strongly. So when it happens to y'all better come back and like or comment or something. If y'all got my number and you're a client, like hit me up, let me know. Y'all are good about that anyway, but y'all are about to come together with something with this 3, okay? 1, 2, okay? 2, that represents you and something else or someone else coming together, creating another thing, okay? And just like Sergey's description, he came together with his wife, and created a whole bunch of iconic fucking shit, including their iconic daughter. So I feel like you guys are gonna come together. I feel like you don't care about forever. You don't care about, all of these like hard-on things. It's like you're tunnel vision on one thing, doing you, living your life, and you're gonna come together with something crazy and create something crazy from that. And you're gonna enjoy every little thing that happens along the way. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that helped. I'm gonna hop back on like a lot later tonight, probably a late night read for your weekly read, just to see what could be coming up for you guys during the week. Get you guys some ancestor messages and things like that. And I will see you guys then. I wish you guys the best. Okay, love ya. See you later. Peace. You're welcome.